There's a part of you that's always running in the background. It dictates your reactions, fuels your arguments, and shapes your decisions. And you think it's there to protect you. You really believe it's your shield. But that's the first lie it tells you. It's not a shield. It's the puppeteer. And the crazy part? You don't even see the strings. So if you want to break free, you first have to understand the game it's playing. We need to see what the ego really is, and more importantly, what it isn't. Look, don't ever confuse ego with true confidence. The ego is just a fragile mask. It's an illusion your mind builds to feel important. And you know why it's so loud? Because it's deeply insecure. Real confidence, on the other hand, it's quiet. It's just an internal awareness of your own value that doesn't need anyone else to sign off on it. The ego's prime directive is actually pretty simple: self-preservation. That instant, hot reaction you feel when someone offends you, that's not to protect you, not really. It's to protect its own fragile sense of importance. It's just a survival mechanism for a self that isn't even real. So, the big question is, how do you take back control? Well, it's not some big mystery, it's a process. So let's break down the 9 tactical steps to mastering your ego instead of letting it master you. Okay, step 1 is just awareness. You have to start noticing it out in the wild. That flash of anger when somebody corrects you, that burning need to win a completely pointless argument, the sting you feel when you're ignored. Get this, that isn't you. That's the ego rearing its head. The ego's greatest power is its speed. It lives in that immediate, unthinking, knee-jerk reaction. So you know what your greatest weapon is? The pause. Just 1 second, one single second before you speak or act. In that tiny little gap, your power grows and the ego's grip starts to slip. And in that space, in that pause that you've just created, you have to interrogate the feeling. You have to ask yourself, okay, why did that really affect me? Am I just trying to prove something here? And what you'll find almost every time is that the issue isn't the real issue at all. It's just your ego starving for a win, desperate for a little validation. Here's a crucial distinction. You are not your ego. You are the consciousness that is observing it. So while the ego is screaming, I have to win this, my reputation is on the line, you, the real you, the observer, can calmly step back and recognize, you know what? This doesn't matter. That detachment is how you break its control. Oh, the ego hates this one. It hates it more than anything. Admitting you were wrong feels like a death blow to it. But for you, it's a superpower. See, the ego keeps you stuck defending a losing position. But acceptance, that rockets you forward. It lets you learn and adapt at an incredible speed. Your ego is an addict, and its drug of choice is external approval. Likes, compliments, recognition, you name it. But real power, genuine power, isn't something other people give you. It's something you build from the inside out by focusing on your own path, on your own principles. Just let the opinions of others become what they are, irrelevant noise. When you get triggered, the ego wants a fight. It wants to go to war to prove it's superior. The masterful response is to do the exact opposite. Stay calm. Actually listen. You know, often the most powerful weapon you have is a calm, measured response. Or even better, just silence. Silence denies the ego the conflict that it desperately craves. The ego desperately wants to control everything and everyone. People, outcomes, situations. But that's an impossible job, and it only leads to frustration. Real freedom is found in letting go. It's realizing you can only control one thing in this whole world, your own actions. So focus there, and just let the rest fall where it may. And finally, number 9, humility. And no, this is not weakness. It is the ultimate sign of strength. Real power is silent. It doesn't need to brag. It doesn't need to dominate. Humility isn't about thinking less of yourself. It's about thinking of yourself less. And that creates the space you need to see the world clearly. So, with these tools in hand, we can now make the final, most crucial shift in our perspective. This is about completely reframing your relationship with this internal force. You don't actually have to destroy your ego. You just need to stop letting it drive the car. Think of it as a tool, but make damn sure that you are the one holding the reins. At the end of the day, the stakes are really this simple and this stark. When the ego is in control, it costs you. It costs you relationships, opportunities, your own peace of mind. But when you are in control of it, well, you gain clarity, strength, and genuine power. So, from now on, the next time you feel that familiar heat rising, that trigger, that offense, that deep need to prove yourself, I want you to make this your new instinct. A simple 3-step process. Pause the reaction, observe the feeling, and question where it's really coming from. Because that feeling, that isn't you. It's just your ego. And the moment you realize you are the master, not the servant, everything changes. The only question